Welcome to InsectX Ethical Hacking course videos. Module Denial of Service. Now let us look at some denial of service attacks, how we can perform this denial of service attack using some tools. And the first tool is Slowloris tool, which is actually written in Perl. This is a very nice tool revealed by Arsnake in 2009. It gained very good popularity because of the fact that this requires no bandwidth to launch the attack. And the basic idea behind this tool is that it only affects the targeted HTTP service without affecting other services running on the server. This tool can single-handedly take down even a very big web server by slowly consuming all the connections on the server. And one more important beauty of this tool is traditional denial of service attack tools and methods target to consume the system resources by opening too many TCP connections to the server. However, Slowloris is a HTTP denial of service attack tool rather than a TCP denial of service attack tool. And any servers which are actually based on process and thread based modeling are vulnerable to this Slowloris tool. And basically Apache 1.x and 2.x DHCPD servers are vulnerable to this Slowloris attack tool. You can download this tool from this particular link, which is on hackers.org. You can simply copy the script and run it against your target web server. I have already copied it into this file. You can see the code over here. Just go to the website and download this script, paste it into your notepad file and save it with some extension .pl. And now you just simply run it against your target web server. Let us now execute this Perl script, which is Slowloris, against our target web server, which is Perl Slowloris.pl, and I'm going to use the switch --DNS. And since it is highly illegal to hack into or taking down the real web servers, in my case I'm just not going to give any real IP address or real domain name. I'm just giving my own system IP address. I just didn't navigate to my desktop. Great. Now it is getting executed. We can even run the same script multiple times using multiple terminals, so that multiple number of requests, HTTP requests, will be sent to the server so that it will be taken down. So this is how we can use this Slowloris.pl to take down the target websites using denial of service attacks. It will run slowly, it will take down the website, and I'm just closing my terminals, and let me quickly go back to my presentation. And the next one is LOIC. LOIC is an open source network stress testing and denial of service attack application, which is written in C#. It is very useful in performing TCP or UDP based denial of service attacks, and this particular tool is available for Windows, Linux and Mac operating systems. It has a very simple to use graphical user interface. You can see that in the figure, where we just need to enter the target server's IP address or just the URL of any domain. And this LOIC performs denial of service attack on the specified target by flooding the server with TCP or UDP packets. And if thousands of users run this LOIC at once, the server will be overwhelmed with the incoming requests, which may lead to the server shutdown. But the disadvantage with this particular LOIC is These attacks can easily be identified in the system logs, and the attack can be tracked down to the IP address used at the attack. So this is the basic disadvantage over here, and using this particular LOIC tool is very simple. You just download it and enter the IP address of the target server and click this imachajin ma ledger. You just click here and run the tool from multiple systems, so that multiple instances of LOIC will be running, and it will be somewhat easier to take down the target server. Now let us look at the denial of service attack prevention techniques. We can use firewalls to set up some simple rules to allow or deny protocols, ports, or some specific IP addresses. If multiple number of requests are coming from a single IP address, we can simply block it. Or intrusion prevention systems, if the attacks have signatures associated with them, these intrusion prevention systems are very effective. We can even use web application firewalls. Here are some examples: Mod Security, which is open source, and we can go for some commercial ones, Cloudflare and Incapsula. Incapsula is better than Cloudflare comparatively. And we can use IP tables. IP tables can limit the number of connections from a particular host. We can even use load balancers that accepts only fully HTTP requests. This is very useful in case of Slowloris, since Slowloris sends partial HTTP requests for its attacks. We can simply prevent it by using hardware load balancers. These are the solutions. These are the few solutions we have to prevent denial of service attacks, and that's all for this video. Thank you.